Maybe I'm just very bad in taking compliments. So like 2 weeks ago, somebody contacted me on the LinkedIn. We had a short discussion and he was asking for advice. How am I operating here? I would have such a easygoing way to be in front of the camera and everything. I was very pleased, so thank you again for that feedback. I was also looking for some pictures. We did some photo album for a colleague of ours. I was looking for the Energy Week back in 2021, where we for the very first time used webinars in a big way, and I had the honor to host it. I had the honor to start it all, and we had some webinars recently. Everything easygoing. We had the colleagues, maybe you saw it here, it was about how to optimize industry. And while I was looking for the pictures, I went through the very old videos there, and some stuff I wanted to look at with you today to see what was a good approach, and other stuff, for example, my starting there looks like I'm a prisoner in some hostage movie. So let's have a quick look. Let me first of all turn it bigger and let's get it started. So that was 2021.
STEAG Digital Energy Week. I hope you can all see and hear me well. I'm Dennis Braun from STEAG. I'm one of the many engineers of STEAG, and it's my pleasure and my honor to guide you through this Energy Week. We will have 16 presentations from more than 16 colleagues, partners and customers who will share their experiences with us. And together we will look at the topic of the 3 big Ds, decarbonization, decentralization and digitalization. And each presentation will focus on one facet of that, or even more.
That's enough.
So I'm very...
so that was a huge breaking point. I was very happy we got this professional support here. You see we had a good camera. That's our big room. I will put you some of the impressions in the video later on. So does that Dennis over there look happy? I can tell you I was very stressed, and there's also the story how we got this green room at the end of the day. So yeah, in 2020, you may know that was the Corona time. We would host an annual meeting where all the customers from around the globe would meet here in Germany. We had a good presentations from the customer, everything. And 2020, suddenly all impossible. You don't know when you can travel again. So we used our existing conferencing tool, and let's have it like this. And so we made the best with a standard conferencing tool. It was okay, but there was lots of things to do. And then in 2021, we still wouldn't really know what is possible. So we reached out from our department, System Technologies, where we have the software to optimize the power plants, the power assets, the wind, the PV, and so on. We reached out to the whole company and said, you know what, it's too small for us, but as the whole of STEAG, Icony STEAG now, STEAG back then, it makes sense to have such an event. So we made sure that we got a webinar tool that was data protection, conforming, and so all of that. So I was in the team organizing that. Later I was asked if I would take care of the technical part, and also if I would be able to do the moderation there. So we did 16 webinars in 1 week. We did it like one by one. It was not a one ongoing show. We thought it's easier for people to jump in and out all the time. I'm not sure, like maybe if a thing for the full day is also good. We did it like this, it was okay. We have not done such a week because that's a lot of preparation necessary, of course. All the colleagues from the different departments, from the district heating to the energy technologies, they all contributed, but they all needed some guidance. How is the situation there? How is it looking, and so on. One thing I'm really proud of that I said, I will do whatever it takes, but I will not do this in front of one laptop with one webcam or whatever. So I was able to convince colleagues and bosses here internally to say, well, let's look for a good solution. So we went to a professional company from Wesel, and they came with 4 cameras. I will show you here in the screenshot. And so that was a temporary setup in our big meeting room. I cannot show you all the pictures, but there was still a lot of people around with the masks, the Corona masks and everything. So a strange situation, to be sitting there with all the colleagues. But I was happy that we were able to do something and not just be locked in and wait for something to happen one day or not. So that was good. I think this was a great time. And now if we jump to the now time, and then you see where people would say, oh, Dennis, you're always so confident. It's after years of training, of experience. I even calculated back when I was still going to school with 2 friends. We went to some training course to give presentations, because for me it's more or less the same to speak to the camera or to speak to an audience, speak at conferences and so on. So now I have my situation here. I have everything under control. I can see that the recording is going on and so on. So it's so much better now, and I'm happy. If you need support, if you want to talk, if you want to learn, I mean, there's more to tell to the whole story there. Reach out. Happy to support you. Maybe we can have like an interview to get started, because I think for many people, we need this icebreaker in the beginning. Say, oh, it wasn't that bad. It's not so much effort. Also, I'm considering to show you how we can set up a webinar, because I think for many people it sounds super complicated, but when you've done that, if you have the internal, I don't know, data protection stuff and so on, it's like 5 minutes and you can already host a webinar, and it's all data protection safe and so on. Good. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you this upgrade here. I mean, the quality, the company was awesome, because they also took the HD recordings all the time. We didn't agree on that. I got that on top. There was a huge technical step forward. And yeah, what I wanted, why was I so stressed here? Yeah, we started on the Monday at 10 o'clock. You know the situation here in the Ruhr area, a lot of traffic jam, and we had some software issues and hardware stuff, and it was all like those events are pretty much last minute. So I even decided to come here on the weekend already, sit here in peace, prepare everything. And so on the Monday we could start. We had, you see here on the top corner, we had 2 colleagues there. So we had a separate room with 2 of my colleagues, Simon and Joshua. So they were able to jump in any time. If there was a connection issue with me as the host, they could just jump in, and with our webinar tool here, EduDip, they could just take over any time. They would also, that was nice for me, they would take care of the chat. So they would collect all the questions at the end of each part for 45 minutes. Then they would ask us. So that was very, very good to have them there as a backup, and they did a great job. And I'm so happy that they really said, yeah, sure, let's do it together. We had a separate internet connection over there, LTE. I got a separate internet connection here for my presentation area, so we could avoid company network, because it sometimes could be a little overcrowded there. That were all things that helped us to deliver a good energy week. And yeah, for 2021, it was a good thing to do. I'm glad that, as you saw last year, we were able to do the technology days again in Brühl. It's much different to have everybody there, do it really together. On the other hand, some people were not able to come. They could have joined a webinar maybe an hour in the morning, but they couldn't travel for a couple of days to Germany. So what I think is right now the task for all of us to see what is better like it was before, like in person somewhere, what is maybe hybrid and what is maybe just online. So yeah, let me, maybe what's your best story? What did you do in the Corona times to upgrade your online game here? Are you happy with where you got? If I see all those advances that we made, I'm really happy that we went on that way. We got the studio here. Oh yeah, let me share that as well. So while I was here on the weekend, really stressed out for the webinar, I scrolled the LinkedIn for a little break in between. And suddenly there was BroadUp, was having an advertisement on the LinkedIn. Yeah, you are hosting a live event. Would you like to see our white paper with 20 things that could go wrong and you want to take care of? Oh, sure, give me the white paper. I checked it, and there was some good information, other stuff. Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know. Go to the bathroom before. You will be much more relaxed and everything. So good white paper, was helpful, 5 minutes. I put it aside. Yeah, and then the whole week happened. We were happy. And then the week afterwards, my phone was ringing, and the guy was reaching out from BroadUp. Hey, how have you downloaded the white paper? Do you have any questions? So yeah, we started to talk. He showed me this green room studio, and it was a great start. So you know, I'm from the sales. I'm not purchasing those things here. I could ask internally, hey, that's what I would need. Can we get something like that? And so all the stuff happened, and at the end of the day, we got this very nice studio. Currently, I'm trying to get it a little bigger because our cameras, yeah, they could use a little extra space, so a little bigger of the green screen. But those are the things. I'm happy with where we are. Thank you for going on that journey with me, for all the feedback, either in the comments or yeah, when we talk and you give me the feedback, I can see that what we do here helps you maybe on your way as well. And yeah, since I'm a sales engineer and I learned so much from other people showing what they did, that's what I want to show to you. And really, if you want to know something, any specification, any experience, good or bad, reach out, let's talk. And yeah, I hope you're having a good day. I hope we have other interesting things to talk about soon. Yeah, let me know in the comments or in the direct message what I can do for you, and have a good day. Bye-bye.